This video details the use of the crane lifting device for replacing the X-ray tube on the MX-16 slice CT system. You should order the heavy lifting device kit when you order the replacement tube. After the defective tube has been removed, you must send back the lifting device with the tube. Before performing the tube change procedure, familiarize yourself with all the parts in the heavy lifting device kit. There is a full list of the parts in the MX-16 slice gantry repair and replacement manual. The first parts you need are the M12 bolt, cushion plate, and bottom bracket. The lifting device can be installed on the right or left side of the gantry. To install the cushion plate, the bracket holding the lower front gantry cover needs to be removed. Use the M12 bolt to secure the cushion plate and bottom bracket to the gantry. When positioning the bottom bracket, make sure that it is installed with the flat side facing the tube. If it is installed in the wrong way, the lifting device will not work properly.
Now the pole is sitting out here, so you don't get the extension.
Okay.
Make sure to securely fasten the bottom bracket in the correct position using the M12 bolt. The next part that is needed is the triangle support pillar. Carefully remove it from the lifting device kit.
So how much does this thing weigh? 20? 30?
There is a bolt on the bottom of the triangle support pillar. Do not remove this bolt. It is used to adjust the height of the lifting device.
Top bracket comes out.
Next, secure the triangle support pillar to the gantry using the top bracket and two M10 bolts.
It's an 8, yes. That's correct.
Thank you.
The next piece that is needed is the cross beam. The cross beam is attached to the triangle support pillar using the joint. Insert the cross beam to the triangle support pillar and secure it with the joint. The joint should be inserted with the thick edge facing down. The next step is to remove the two screws at the end of the cross beam.
So that we can put the sliding block on the shaft.
After the two screws have been removed, you can then install the sliding block onto the cross beam. Install the sliding block with the hole facing the tube. The black handle on the sliding block locks it in place when the handle is up. Replace the two screws on the end of the cross beam to prevent the sliding block from coming off of the end. With the tube at the 12 o'clock position, loosen but do not remove the two tube bolts in the rear of the tube.
Make bigger swings. It looks fake.
After loosening the bolts, you must then remove two Allen screws that attach the X direction adjustment bracket to the tube. Next, unlock the rotating frame, then rotate it by hand until the tube is at the 6 o'clock position.
to see you lock it.
Lock the rotating frame into place with the tube in the 6 o'clock position.
Cool. Okay, and then take off the brackets for the...
Remove the A-plane collimator front cover by removing the 6 Allen screws that hold it in place.
tonight.
Taking all the covers off.
Carefully remove the A-plane cover and set it aside. Next, remove the 2 Allen screws that attach the Z-direction alignment bracket to the tube. Fold the mat that came with the kit and place it over the A-plane collimator to protect its components. Make sure that you still have access to the 2 X-ray tube bolts inside. Move the lifting device into the bore of the gantry.
This position, just on top of the tube.
The next pieces you need are the hanger bracket and the 2 fork arms. Place the hanger bracket on the floor in the correct orientation with the long end of the top pipe facing the gantry. Attach the fork arms to the hanger bracket. Use caution during the following steps because there is nothing to prevent the fork arms from slipping out of the hanger bracket. The next step is to lift the hanger bracket with the fork arms and slide the fork arms into the holes on the tube. Make sure the flat side of the fork arms are facing out. The next piece needed is the cross hanger bar. Remove the fixed ring from the cross hanger bar and set it aside. Insert the cross hanger bar into the hanger bracket. Now get the hoist screw and hand wheel to attach it to the device. Place the fixed ring on the end of the cross hanger bar and insert the hoist screw from underneath. Insert the hoist screw to the hole on the sliding block. Push the lifting device all the way into the tube. Then attach the hoist screw to the device using the hand wheel. To attach the lifting device to the tube, there are 2 screws on each fork arm. The screw closest to the front of the tube should be loosened to prevent the fork arms from slipping out of the tube. The 2 front tube bolts that need to be released are accessed from inside the A-plane. Take care to not damage any A-plane components while accessing these bolts.
But he's lowering it.
Use the hand wheel to lower the tube.
He's lowering it.
Carefully remove the tube from the gantry, taking care to not let it collide with the couch.
You're the man. See, I don't know. Now it'll slide on the bar before you go any further.
Release the handle on the sliding block to allow the tube to move away from the gantry. Be careful of the cables hanging off of the tube. Remove the heat exchanger and place it on top of the tube with the mat in between. Note the full range of motion that you have with the tube to place it into the shipping crate. This concludes the MX-16 slice tube change video.